So I'm delighted to stand on his behalf for the inauguration of this National Executive of the PPAT Door-to-Door Movement and this timely public lecture on implementing difficult reforms in the context of continuity. The Nigerian Experience. This is titled 2023 to 2031. To God be the glory. Amen. Every great nation is built one citizen at a time, built by one citizen at a time, like a building block, one community at a time, and one door at a time. Before there are crowds, there are households. Before there are victories at the ballot boxes, there are conversations at the doorsteps of every home. A movement that goes from door to door must do more than just seek support from every door it touches. It must carry truth. It must inspire confidence. It must listen to the people and the household owners. And it must also return to those same doors to tell them about the dividends of good governance after the votes. That is how democracies endure. The theme before us today speaks to one of the oldest truths in nation building. Every generation must decide whether it will choose the comfort of the familiar or the courage and the discomfort to embrace necessary changes. Nations do not become great because they avoid difficult decisions. They become great because they confront difficult decisions with wisdom, with patience, and patriotism. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has repeatedly reminded us that reform is not an event, but a journey. The purpose of reform is not to make life difficult for the people, but to lay the foundation upon which future generations can build lives upon for greater dignity of every individual, for prosperity, for greater opportunities. Lasting progress is rarely achieved without temporary sacrifice. As the President of the Senate and the Chairman of the National Assembly, I want to assure you on behalf of Mr. President that the National Assembly remains committed to providing the legislative support necessary to strengthen all the reforms that are being put forward by this administration that will serve the national interests of Nigeria, while ensuring that the welfare of our people remains paramount in every deliberation. Good governance succeeds when the executive, the legislature, and the Nigerian people move forward together. To the newly inaugurated executives of the PPAT movement, door to door, your greatest assignment is not merely to mobilize support, but to inspire hope, to promote national unity, and encourage constructive engagement. Politics should never divide us beyond repairs. Elections may produce winners and losers, but Nigeria must always emerge the ultimate victor. Our nation is greater than any political party. Nigeria is greater than any office holder, and Nigeria is greater than any election. We inherited this republic from those who toiled and built it before us, and we hold it in trust for those who will come after us. Many of them are in this hall. Let us therefore conduct ourselves in ways that future generations will remember with gratitude. As you are inaugurated today, remember that you are ambassadors, not merely of a political movement, but of a democratic engagement and process. Knock on every door with respect. Listen before you persuade. Unite before you mobilize. Let every conversation strengthen faith in our democracy and confidence in Nigeria's future. When politics is conducted with patriotism and service, every door opened becomes another gateway to national renewal. And every door leads to a renewed hope for a greater Nigeria and, of course, a more prosperous nation. I want to congratulate the leadership of the People Movement, door to door, on this inauguration. And I want to commend the organizers for creating this platform that combines civic engagement with intellectual discourse as I listened. I want to also further commend Government Tompolo and his brother and his team for putting this together. Honestly, this is like baked in Niger Delta and then eaten in Katsina. Baked in Niger Delta, but eaten where? In Katsina. Kano is waiting for his peace.
Today, I stand before you with a heart full of gratitude, a mind anchored in purpose, and a profound sense of the weight of the trust that has just been placed in my hands. I accept this appointment as the National Coordinator of the People Door-to-Door Movement 2027 with deep humility, unwavering commitment, and a clear understanding of what this moment demands of me. I must begin by pouring out my sincerest gratitude to our grand patron and founding father, High Chief Dr. Government Owesde Ekpempolo, alias Tompolo. Each time I am reminded of this name, what caught my attention is the words of the 16th President of the United States of America, Abraham Lincoln. He said, and I quote, "Man holds humanity without questioning to leave every society better than they met it." That is exactly what Tompolo is doing today. He is a man of the people. He is a defender of democracy. He is a lover of Nigeria. He is a man who have always stood his ground to ensure that the stability we have, especially in the oil sector, we get it today. In absentia, I still do with my heart. Sir, you looked at this political landscape of this nation and saw an opportunity where others saw obstacles. You built this platform not for personal glory, but as an instrument of national service. And it is on the foundation of your vision that I now stand. I will not let you down. To President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, whose renewed hope agenda is the soul and the compass of everything this movement exists to do. I accept this responsibility as a personal commitment to work tirelessly in support of your transformative leadership and to carry the message of your reforms to every door, every ward, and every community across this great nation. Just as the name implies, door to door, we are not just going to knock on the physical doors, we are going to knock on the doors of your heart so that whatever obstacle that the naysayers might have created, we are going to knock, you will open the doors of your heart, and you are going to come in. And graciously and happily, you will vote for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027. My fellow executives being inaugurated today, I say this: we carry both a privilege and a responsibility. The privilege of serving Nigeria at a consequential moment in our history, and the responsibility of remaining always accountable to the citizens we are called to serve. Let us live with integrity, organize with discipline, and mobilize with a genuine conviction that Nigeria's best days are ahead. I accept this mandate, I accept this trust, and I accept this challenge. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.